Welcome back, Aegis. I'm Joshua Land.
And I'm Cole Sauter.
And this is
The REZ.
For this episode of The REZ, we have absolutely nothing. Just kidding.
Why do we have to do that again?
In celebration of Nothing Day, of course.
Oh.
Nothing Day is an actual holiday, although not a national one.
That's probably why you won't find anything about it.
You will, however, find that it was created in 1973 by newspaperman Harold Coleman Coffin, who wanted a holiday where you celebrate by not celebrating. Ironic if you think about it.
It happens every year on January 16th and has nothing going for it.
But you do know what has something going for it? The awoken question with Rome. Tell us how it's going, Rome.
It's going great. I went around asking you guys what you like to do when you have nothing better to do. This is what you had to say.
Watch Supernatural.
My favorite thing is sleep.
My favorite thing to do is be a gamer. My favorite one is one that goes with this phrase. It's time to duel.
To fish.
My favorite thing to do whenever I'm not doing anything is probably eat a cookie. Thank you.
Eat.
My favorite thing to do when I have nothing else to do is think of something to do when I have nothing else to do.
My favorite thing to do is to watch Netflix.
My favorite thing to do when there's nothing else to do is eat Cheetos.
Play softball.
I like to go swimming at Cole Garrett's house.
Go swimming with Robert Summers.
Sleep.
Nothing. At all.
Magic.
I like to dress up as deers and stare into headlights.
My favorite thing to do when there's nothing to do is nothing. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Rome.
No problem, Josh.
For instruction this week,
Here is Masterpiece Theater.
And now it's time for Neary's Corner, the part of the program where Mr. Neary muses about life, love, and everything in between. And without further ado, here is Mr. Neary.
Hello there. You know, there is nothing I love more than seeing your beautiful faces on a Friday. Okay, well, there might be a few, but that would be making much ado about nothing. So when the kids asked me to speak about National Nothing Day, I thought about what I might say, but nothing came to mind. Then I thought, what if I were getting paid for this speech? Well, then I'd be getting money for nothing. But you can't get something for nothing. But writing a nothing speech would be next to nothing for me. After all, nothing is impossible for those who work for it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? But what is this National Nothing Holiday about? It is actually an anti-holiday, one in which nothing is to be celebrated. That is not to be confused with celebrating nothing, which some do. It is interesting that those who encompass the spirit of National Nothing Day best are those who know nothing about it, whereas those who know about it begin to celebrate nothing, which is something and no longer nothing. So to properly celebrate nothing, one should not celebrate anything. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm pretty certain about that, though nothing is certain but death and taxes. So maybe I should talk about National Nothing Day, but that may leave me with nothing to talk about. I began to realize that nothing worthwhile is easy, or rather not so easy. Maybe I should go gimmicky with it and wear something outlandish, but I have nothing to wear. I could speak nothing but the truth, but that would be boring and nothing to write home about. Still, I have nothing to lose. So with nothing left to hide, I decided to speak about nothing, using pithy nothing phrases. And I think it has turned out to be like nothing on earth. Ah, success. And nothing succeeds like success. Now, I end this speech of sweet nothings and remind you to remember, you were made a masterpiece. Let your life reflect it. Have a wonderful day.
This has been Neary's Corner. Thank you and have a glorious day.
I just realized something. If it's Nothing Day, why are we doing this?
So Louisa, how's sports going?
They're going great.
Our Alvarado sports have been doing great. Boys basketball played against Lakewood last Friday. Here's some highlights.
We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything. But I've never been to Griffin, and I've never been to Denver, and I've never been to St. Louis or St. Paul, and I've never
They also played Bridgeport on Monday and lost. Don't give up, guys. The girls basketball played against Venus last Friday. They also played Diamond Hill Jarvis. Let's check it out.
And I've never been to Boston in the fall. Cause we're the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything. Well, I've never plucked a rooster and I'm not too good at ping pong. And I've never thrown my mashed potatoes up against the wall. And I've never kissed a chipmunk and I've never gotten hit last. And I've never been to Boston in the fall.
Pirate Captain Flood 2002. Who be this man Reliant King? And why be they so full of contradiction?
We don't know what he did, but we're down with Captain Kidd. We don't wake up before lunch.
Keep it up, ladies. Boys soccer had a game against Oak Cliff, but they got canceled. They had a game on Tuesday against Stephenville. Girls soccer had a tournament in Aceland. Let's see how that went.
And I've never licked a spark plug, and I've never sniffed a stink bug, and I've never painted daisies on a big red rubber ball, and I've never bathed in yogurt, and I don't look good in leggings, and I've never been to Boston in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big hand. We're the pirates, we don't do anything. We just stay at home and lie around, and if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything. We're the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home.
They also played Everman. Make sure to congratulate Bethany Presley and Rafael Sanchez on making this year's All-State Band, and to Ashley Bauder and Daisy Garcia on making All-State Choir. This concludes your Alvarado Sports.
Thanks, Louisa.
You're welcome, guys.
Now it's time for Indian interview time.
They were singing, my, it's Indian interview time, where we interview some Indians and have a good time. So sit back and watch this interview time, cause it's Indian interview time, Indian interview time.
How was that DPS line?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't too long. There was one guy, though, arguing he had like $1,500 to get his car out of the impound lot. So that made it interesting.
Nice.
Sassy women working there.
Nice. Almost done?
Close.
Okay.
Close
All
getting
right.
there.
Good. Oh, hey. Hi, and welcome to another Indian Interviews. And I'm your host, Coach Cheney. With us today, we have Coach Winston Clark. Coach Clark, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Still not my name.
Not your name?
No.
What? You mean you're Coach Clark? Are you Andy?
No, that's the taller one.
Aaron?
Nope, that's the athletic one.
Oh yeah, the Iron Man guy.
Yeah,
I got
that
you.
guy.
I got you. Okay, Jill.
Oh, that's Agbar one.
Oh, okay. All right. There's so many Coach Clarks here.
Yeah.
You have a lot of nicknames.
I've heard.
Did you know that? I mean, I hear kids refer to you all the time, and I'm trying to figure out like which one are you talking about? Which Clark are you talking about? And they always have something new to say.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I did not.
There's a lot of them.
I want to know.
No, you go by a lot of names. For
okay.
instance, AKA Winston Clark. Okay.
Yes.
You also have AKA Soccer Coach Clark.
That makes sense.
AKA New Clark.
Also makes sense.
AKA Baby Clark.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, well, just letting you know what people say. AKA O-line Clark. Makes sense, right?
Yeah,
O-line
makes
coach,
sense,
yeah. AKA the one with hair.
That is very obvious, yes.
Yes, very. AKA the skater dude Clark.
It's pretty gnarly.
Pretty gnarly. Yeah. Hey, I like it. See what you did there. Okay. AKA the Clark that's always late. Is that true? Maybe.
Next question.
Okay. I get it. Okay. Touchy subject. AKA the Clark that looks like he works at Starbucks.
I'm not sure how that one applies.
I think they think you're a barista.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's what they're saying there.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay.
All right. I've been trying to plan for this interview, and I did some research. I found out you're not actually from Texas.
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
From Arizona.
Oh. That's like in Europe, right?
It's a little west of Europe.
A little west of Europe. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, I went on, I did some research, and of famous people from Arizona.
Okay.
So I've got a list of famous people here, and I want you to tell me, yes, they're from Arizona, or no, they're not.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Let's see if
Let's
I know.
test your knowledge here
All
of
right.
Arizonians. Okay. All right. Selena Gomez.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I'd want her to be from Arizona.
Usher.
Usher, definitely. He's my neighbor.
Definitely. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Best buddies.
Joe Jonas.
He lived in Chandler for a little while.
Okay, so yes.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, I'm assuming Chandler's from Arizona. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. It's somewhere in Europe. Okay. Des Bryant.
Des Bryant, no.
No.
He can stay in Arlington.
Okay. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Nope, but The Rock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know. I didn't know. My card doesn't say that, so I don't
Okay.
know. Okay. Beyonce.
Beyonce, she did a tour there once.
Oh,
Does that count?
But not there.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably in Flagstaff. That's the only place I know from there. That's
No,
in
that's-
Arizona, right?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
it is.
All right.
Not Europe, Arizona.
Chris Bosch.
Gonna say no.
Gonna say no? Like a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Jim Parsons from The Big Bang Theory. Personal fave.
Gonna have to say no. He seems more like he's from the East Coast kind of guy.
Okay. Okay. Well, actually, believe it or not, only one of those people were from Arizona. Do you know who do you think it was? If you had to guess, one person out of that list.
Steve Austin.
Ooh, no.
Oh, okay.
Joe Jonas.
Joe Jonas, really?
Joe Jonas, the only Arizonian out of that entire list.
What about the other brothers?
Well, one, Nick. Okay, he's got that Jealous song, I think. Okay, he was actually born in Texas.
Really?
Yes, and everybody else I said on that list also from Texas.
Really?
So now you know what you're up against
Now
when you
I
move to
know.
Texas. Okay,
Yes,
so
now I know.
Arizona has got Joe Jonas.
Okay, yep.
Texas has everybody else.
We got.
You have.
I mean.
You have the unpopular Jonas brother.
That's true,
basically.
that's true.
Congratulations. Okay.
Oh.
I was looking on Twitter the other day.
On Twitter.
And I tweeted out if anybody had questions for you.
Okay.
Okay. And AHS student 118 tweeted, "Do you have any Ewoks in your family tree?"
No, but I do have some pretty hairy uncles.
Pretty hairy uncles.
There might be some
So maybe
ancestry.
a Wookiee. Maybe a
Yeah,
Wookiee.
maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Do you have a good Wookiee impression?
I'm afraid I don't.
You don't?
I'm afraid I
okay.
don't.
All right. All right. You know, they say everything is bigger in Texas. Does that make everything look smaller in Arizona?
Actually, Arizona is the 6th largest
Sixth.
state in the United States, obviously behind Texas.
Obviously.
And the biggest state, which being Alaska.
Yes. Geography teacher.
I found out that most Texans don't acknowledge that fact.
Yeah.
Just kind of
What,
brush over it.
continental
But,
United
yes,
States.
the continental United States, yes.
Let's get that right.
So, everything seems about 1/6 smaller. I
Okay.
don't know where that math applies.
I don't know
I'm
where
not a
it is
math
either,
teacher.
obviously.
But it made sense when I said it.
To scale. I understand.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I've heard this grapevine here. I don't know if it's true or not.
Grapevine, Texas?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm glad you're learning some of your towns
Hey.
around here.
Yeah.
Okay. But is it true you are planning on shaving your head to fit in with the social norms of the other Clarks around here?
You know, I thought about it. Because, there's a lot of pressure. They ask me, why do you have hair?
Yeah.
You're
what
a
is it
Clark. You
used
should
for? I
not
don't
have
know.
hair at all. And I thought about it. But I got like a bump right here and kind of a divot right here. So it would just make that divot look even worse.
Alright.
So I decided, stick with the
So
hair.
you're not hit, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Okay. All right. Now I did some research. Okay. And looked you up in your
what?
high school yearbook.
Okay.
And I found your senior quote.
Okay.
Okay. And hopefully we can get that picture up on the screen while we're doing this.
Where's the screen?
It'll be right here in the middle, probably.
Okay. Awesome,
Okay.
awesome.
But your senior quote was, "Don't be the guy that is late, but be the guy that brought breakfast." Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
It is true. Because I figure if you are truly, something happens in which might impede your progress to getting to something at the appropriate time, you might as well have some donuts with you.
Might as well be the guy that
Might
brought
as well.
food. Everybody loves the guy, the
'Cause they'll
Wookiee that
remember
brought
you,
food.
the guy that got food.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming on today. We enjoyed it.
problem.
You're much
It's-
better than the bald guy I interviewed the other day.
Yeah. This is a comfortable chair.
It is. It's velvet.
And I
We
think
got
I'm
it straight from McGee's house.
Pretty sure I'm going to
It's
take
good.
it down to my classroom.
Oh,
after
well,
I'm
you
done,
should do
know?
that. I wouldn't tell anybody.
I mean,
but yeah, that's good.
You can edit that out, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Well, thanks for coming. And remember, okay, if you're going west, avoid Arizona. Stay classy, Alvarado.
Now it's time in which we highlight the skilled,
The funny,
the silly,
and the talented.
It's time for this week's Shenanigans.
Bored!
Why are you so bored?
Oh, my internet is down and Kirito is borrowing all of my Zelda games.
Well, now that football season's over, track doesn't start for another couple of months, so there's just nothing to do.
I cured cancer, defeated world hunger, and took out Kim Jong-un. And still nothing to do.
So hungry.
I need this for starving children! Here you go, Tiny Tim!
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful! It's just great, thank you.
Captain Ireland!
Didn't Captain Ireland do all that stuff?
You wouldn't happen to be Captain Ireland, would you?
No, I don't know who that is. Is he some silly superhero?
Well, I guess there's nothing to do.
Now for this week's general announcements.
The military ball is this Saturday from 6 to 10, so have a great time.
There is no school Monday in honor of Martin Luther King Jr., so don't come.
That's all for this week. Keep that purple pride alive. And until next time, this has been The REZ.
Welcome back, AHS. I'm Holly Douglas.
We recording? Oh.
Oh, we are?
You just straight dropped Luis's phone.
Give it back to me. Give it back to me.
It's just right, you know? And it gets...
I should teach this class too.
You should teach. You should.
I like to look in the mirror and pretend I'm not there.
This one's been for girls.
The main problem I got...
I like to do the Charleston.
In tonight's news, the cafeteria scandal in '93. It's coming back and it's coming back hard.
Who was alive in '93? Here, any students?
Well, it's coming back.
Like, I just want to snap at everything.
Girls.
Somewhat.
What do you like to do when there's nothing to do? Eat your emotions, right?
No, to get not fat.
Right?
To get...
You're fat.
So chubby.
Whoa, it's flashing.
Awesome.
I have like Phil right here. Like the screen's right here. Have Phil like right here.
Yes. Now, I'm going to tell you about zombies. Because they are a real thing, but I hunt them. That's why there are no zombies in Alvarado. And I also hunt vampires. I'm available. $19.95 an hour.
One take.
One take. There we go.
Okay, I gotta go poop. I'll see you later.
You're still hooked up and it's still recording.
You can put that on there. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. Joining Larry are Pa Grape and Mr. Lunt, who together make up the infamous gang of scallywags, the pirates who don't do anything.
We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything.
Well, I've never been to Greenland, and I've never been to Denver, and I've never buried treasure in St. Louis or St. Paul, and I've never been to Moscow, and I've never been to Tampa, and I've never been to Boston in the pool.
'Cause we're the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything. And I never hoist the mainstay, and I never swab the poop deck, and I never veer to starboard, 'cause I never sail at all. And I've never walked the gangplank, and I've never owned that parrot, and I've never been to Boston in the fall. 'Cause we're the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything. Well, I've never plucked a rooster, and I'm not too good at ping pong, and I've never thrown my mashed potatoes up against the wall, and I've never kissed a chipmunk, and I've never gotten head lice, and I've never been to Boston in the fall.
Huh? What are you talking about? What's a rooster and mashed potatoes have to do with being a pirate?
Hey, that's right. We're supposed to sing about piratey things. Oh.
And who's ever kissed a chipmunk? That's just nonsense. Why even bring it up? Am I right? What do you think?
I think you look like Captain Crunch.
Huh? No, I don't.
Do too.
Do not.
You're making me hungry.
That's it. You're walking the plank.
Says who?
Says the cabin. That's who.
Oh, yeah? Aye, aye, Captain Crunch.
Arrgh!
Yikes! And I've never licked a spark plug, and I've never sniffed a stink bug, and I've never painted daisies on a big red rubber ball, and I've never bathed in yogurt, and I don't look good in leggings.
You just don't get it.
And we've never been to Boston in the fall.
Pass the chips. Who's got the remote control?
Here it is. Time for Alvarado.
It's definitely time for Wapner.
Oh, I don't like this show. Hey, look. I found a quarter.